We got an excellent show here today. So y'all see the title, Fanny's final stand. So she's been finally rejected by the Georgia Appellate Court, and I don't know if she's going to try to even go to the Supreme Court, or is it the Supreme Court? Well, she was rejected, and Fani Willis is not happy. She wants to. So basically, the case against Trump is dead in the water. Dead in the water. So um, we can now get to the next phase where Fannie Willis is defending herself or answering for the answering for the monies. So yeah, we still want to hear about the money. So it's over, but it ain't over. It's over for Fannie Willis pursuing Trump, but it ain't over the questions we have as far as the monies, the fundings, the trips. Like, how did you fund these trips, Fannie Willis? So that part's not over. But as far as, like I said, Fannie Willis pursuing the case, and the appellate court. So basically, they said so originally. Judge Rashawn was like, well, there's an order of mendacity. One of y'all has got to go. Man, the appellate court said, no, both of y'all got to go. The over mendacity, oh God, it's like, the judge in the, Rashawn, he was like, well, one of y'all got to go make a choice, either you go or he go. The appellate court was like, nah, both of y'all got to go. Like, this is unprecedented. This is like, yo, no, this is like a bad look on Georgia. This is really a bad look on our legal system, and this is really a black eye to Georgia. It's like, yo, but the appellate court handled it. They handled it. So, um, kudos for the appellate court getting it right the second time. The judge should have got it right the first time, but you could tell it was deeply political. You got this judge appointed by Kemp in a deep blue Fulton County. So he was, I guess, worried about his job or whatever. Man, the appellate court's like, nah, we not worried about that. We ain't got no pressure. We do what we do, and that's it. Now, they don't have the power to dismiss the case, but they do have the power to kick her off the case, and that's what they did. So, yeah, the case is pretty much dead in the water. It is dead, dead, dead in the water. Um, they're saying what Fannie could do is go to a different county and try to get some other county DA to try to pick up the case, but nobody's picking up that case, man. Nobody is dealing with that case. That case is tainted. Like, the odor of mendacity is all over that case. So nobody's not going to want to pick it up and try to salvage the case and try to even pursue the case. It's just like, no, you know, uh, Fanny, you had your 15 minutes of fame. What's going on, Black Sun? Good afternoon. What's going on? What's going on? Pinky. Hey, Pinky. Outlaws in the house. Ruby's in the house. Yeah, y'all. So, yeah. Fannie Willis, yeah. The appellate court got it right, y'all. So she's mad, of course. She's upset, which I don't get it. Why is she mad? It's like, do you really think you can mess around, hire your boyfriend, have us Georgia taxpayers pay your trips to all these, Caribbean, Norwegian cruises and Napa Valley, and then you come back and not get kicked off the case? Like, woman, are you serious? Is she serious, y'all? I mean, just the audacity of Fanny, man, thinking that, oh, everything's all good, and yeah, that's my boyfriend, and yeah, it's like, oh, but I paid him back in cash. Like, come on, Fanny, come on now, Fanny, you really, come on now. It's just sometimes you just gotta count your losses. You gotta count your losses, and this she doesn't know how to count her losses. It's like what? Like you were really banking on taking Trump to court, and after the fact, like I said, before we even knew about Nathan Wade, before we even knew about their relationship and all these trips and her having cash underneath her pillow, we just looked at it as a normal case. But once all that drama came about, we were like, no, she ain't got a chance in hell. After I was like, no, 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 no. This is just too. No, this is too much. This is too much. And now, yeah, people want to know, like, where the main, like, no, we want accountability for that money. And then you paid this man with no experience. This man was a traffic court magistrate judge. He was a traffic court magistrate judge, and then you're going to put him on a RICO case. Oh man, it's like Giuliani said. She doesn't even know what a RICO is. You know, the man that successfully took down the Gambino families, the Bonanos. I'm talking about Giuliani, who had one of the largest takedowns of the Italian mafia. That being Giuliani, so he knows what RICO is. And every night he's saying, no, this is not a RICO case. If anybody's going to be an expert in RICO, it's going to be Giuliani. Like I said, he took down the five families of New York, the Bonanos, the goddamn Gambinos, the what's his name? Yeah, the five major families. I can't remember all their names. Y'all forgive me, but y'all know the names. Y'all don't look at the mafia movies. He took down them all. Whatever major mafia movie you've been watching, they were in New York. Giuliano took them down with the Rico. So he's gonna know he is the expert on RICO cases. So you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Add a RICO case to an election. Like, man, if you don't get out of here with that Fanny, if you don't get out of here with that nonsense, but yeah, she's out of here now. So, the appellate court got it right. Wasn't no political pressure like, Judge Judge McAfee. He, I think there was some political pressure there. I think there was some pressure. He's in an all blue county, Fulton County, and I think there was a lot of pressure. And I think he felt like, man, I'm surrounded by these liberals, and hell, his wife is probably a liberal. He just caved in. Well, he didn't totally caved in, but he split the baby. He said, you know what? Either you gotta leave, or either he gotta leave, or you gotta leave. And it's just like, come on, who does that? But whatever. It's neither here or there. The appellate court made the right decision, got rid of both of them. They said this is just ridiculous. And they know it gave Georgia a black eye. And so, yeah, they had to fix that. They had to fix it and make it right. So let's see. Fanny got to get packed. Fanny got to get packed. And, you know, Ruby, what's so sad about this whole thing, Ruby, is that after that whole scandal, Fulton County voted her back in. I'm just like, yo, Fulton County, y'all, Fulton County, y'all, Jesus Christ. I don't know what to say about that, Ruby. That Fulton County is just, jeez. And I thought DeKalb County was the worst. No, Fulton County might have DeKalb County beat. Well, no, DeKalb County's pretty bad. They can't even cut their damn trees down. DeKalb County, you got trees falling on people's cars and all that. It's terrible. I've had a tree fall on my hoopty, so I know I'm not just talking. I've had a tree fall. So Fulton County don't keep their trees pruned. You got a lot of dead trees just falling on people's houses. So yeah, Fulton, DeKalb is bad. Well, Fulton is bad, but DeKalb, oh man, let me just say, yeah, these counties out here are just terrible. So well, let's see. What's up, Josh? Oh man, I ain't seen Josh in a minute. Josh, now Josh coming to show. Kelly ain't too far behind. Shout out to Josh. So we got Outlaw, Josie Wells. Uh, I'm so tired of winning. Oh, Outlaw Josie. Hey, Josie Wells, I told you there was a phase two and phase three. I told you. Last time you came on the show, you said that these cities were hindering you guys' process and all that from getting these migrants. And I said, okay, there's going to be a phase two. You see, Pam Bondi is phase two. I don't think after phase two they're going to want to go to phase three because, as you see, um, as you see, Mr. Tom Homan is putting an investigation on AOC. Cortez. I can never say her name. I just say AOC. Cortez, Miss Cortez, AOC, Miss Cortez. Yeah, he's putting an investigation on her. He's going to get that investigation because she's sitting up here telling migrants, "Don't open the door," and so you're baiting fugitives. You're baiting fugitives here, huh? So yeah, okay. Again, AOC, mess with Tom Homan if you want. Okay. Like I said, phase two, Pam Bondi was like, cut off funding to this city. It cut off funding to that city. Cut off funding to Chicago and cut off funding to New York. Now what? So, you know, you know, yeah, they don't want phase three. Because like I said, Pam Bondi cutting off that funding is going to be brutal to Chicago and it's going to be brutal to New York. So no, you don't. And then they're doing an investigation, or where they're suing Letitia James. So they're getting all that money that they sued Trump for. They're getting all that back. You know, like I said, Trump is he's petty. For every dime that he had to spend, he's getting all that back with interest. So yeah, Pam Bondi is doing that lawsuit against Letitia James, and oh yeah, they're going to put a hurting on Letitia James. They're going to put a hurting on her. Oh, and Alvin Braggs too. Alvin Braggs. They're going to put a hurting on them, or at least the taxpayers, because I don't even think that's going to come out of their personal, their personal funding. But they're going to feel that. So yeah, Pam Bondi is she went right to work, y'all. She went right to work, and so yeah, and then let's not talk about Cash Patel. Cash Patel's going to get right to work too. But um, I've heard people, believe it or not, y'all, I've heard people argue and say, "Oh, Trump is, you know, he's, deporting migrants who are nonviolent and all that." But I'm thinking, you know, there's a lot of nonviolent offenses that Americans commit, but we don't get second chances. There's a lot of, like I said, if you cross the border, that's a felony. So we should give them breaks when we as Americans don't give breaks. And then I had to tell a guy the other day, he was arguing about, the humanity and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, and he's from California, right? And I'm like, well, what about the people who are homeless in California? I said, you from California, so you already know, because I've been to Southern California, Central California, Northern California, and they all have tent cities. Like in South Central, they have Skid Row, where all the homeless people. So I'm like, before I don't understand why people don't understand this. Before we can take care of migrants, we have to take care of the homeless people here in America. Why is that so hard for to understand for people who were born here in America? And these are Americans I'm trying to tell this to. Liberals, of course, but they try to give you this sob story. Oh, but we can afford to help the migrants. Oh, but we can't afford to help our own homeless. Right. Okay, gotcha. It shit just don't make no sense, y'all. It just don't make no sense. So let me see what Pinky says. Pinky says, Ruby. Okay, well, Ruby says, okay, I already read that. Okay, Pinky says, no one thinking. about their political future will get anywhere near family, near Fani. Yeah, Fani. Um, yeah, nobody's not going to touch that case. You're right. You're right, Pinky. Nobody's not going to touch that case. That case is just Fanny messed it up. She done messed that case. I mean, it's she done messed that case up. She done messed it up badly. I mean, she really messed that case up, and I don't think nobody's going to touch that. Nobody's not going to touch that. Nobody's not going to touch that case. So that case is dead in the water. So yeah. Outlaw says her and Big Tish done. Yeah, they done. Yeah, yeah. Big Tish is being sued by Pam Bondi, and so is Alvin Braggs. So yeah, I would say they're done. Um, Letitia don't know when it's time to quit, and neither does Fanny. Outlaw says Letitia James don't know when to quit, and neither does Fanny. Neither does Fanny. I mean, it's like, what part of like you went on these vacations with your boyfriend on our tax dollars, like, it's just not a good look. It's like, yo, and Georgia got it right. They're like, yo, this is not, no. They were like no, we not letting, no. So yeah, Georgia appellate court got it right. They're like, no chance in hell, Fanny. Like, you were sleeping with your boyfriend on our tax dollars, and we just supposed to let you just continue on with the case? No, no, you are not. No. Mm-mm. Which the money she still has to account for. Like, she don't know when to quit. She don't know when to quit. So now Georgia is going to go after her. Georgia, because Georgia is going to want to know what. How did you afford to pay your boyfriend $250,000? And he had no experience. The most experience he had, he was a magistrate traffic court. Like, if you get pulled over and you didn't put your blinker on, that's the judge you see. Nathan Wade is who you saw. Like, oh, I ran the red light. That's who you saw. And you mean to tell me he's gonna get paid $250,000 of our tax dollars in the in a RICO case? In a RICO case. Yo, this shit is just, it was just a clown show. Like I said, the expert on RICO is Giuliani. Like, Giuliani, like, when you look up RICO, Giuliani's face should be there. Like I said, he took down 5 mafia families, Italian mob families. So yeah, he is the expert on RICO. He took down the damn mafia, the 5 biggest crime families in New York. So yeah, he knows what a RICO case is. And you mean to tell me Fanny is just throwing the word RICO? It's just, man, come on, man. And she did it in the YSL case against the rapper. Had a RICO case against him. He got off with probation. This is what happens when you just have a DEI just slapping RICO on everything. Just slap RICO on everything. This is what happens. Jeez, y'all. Jeez, I'm just like, yo, just Fanny's is such an embarrassment. And it's a double embarrassment for me because, number one, I live in Georgia. And number two, she lives in Georgia, right? She's from Inglewood, California, which I went to school in Inglewood near Manchester. So it's like a double embarrassment for me, being that I'm from California, I moved to Georgia. She's from California, she moved to Georgia. So it's a double embarrassment. It's an embarrassment for Georgians. It's an embarrassment. It's a double embarrassment for me because I reside in Georgia, but she's originally from California. I'm just like, oh my God, this woman, like, what? Why? Why? Like, when you talk about don't knowing when to quit, yo, she don't know when to quit. She's getting to get arrested. She's going to get. Oh shit! Outlaw said she's going to get arrested. Wait, you said Letitia James or Fani Willis is going to get arrested? I think they both going to get arrested, but let me know, Josie Wells. Let me know. Let's see. Fulton County, DeKalb, and Clayton are trash. Oh man, you are not lying. Yo, Ruby, y'all know Ruby. She's from Georgia. She's in here in Georgia. She said Fulton County, DeKalb, and Clayton are trash. I forgot about Clayton County. I need try not to even think about Clayton County. Clayton County is just that's just like the garbage. I will say this, Ruby. There are nice parts of DeKalb County, so I try not to trash them too much. But all parts of Clayton is trash. You're right. All parts of Clayton is trash. Fulton, there's some nice parts in Fulton, but for the most part, Fulton is trash. Yeah, but DeKalb has some nice parts. But yeah, but for the majority of the part, yeah, you're right. It's trash. Damn, it's trash, man. Like I said, DeKalb need to start trimming these trees, man, because I didn't see so many trees fall on people's cars, trees fall on people's houses. Yo, like, and then I've seen people with 20 cars in their damn yard and shit, and yeah, DeKalb. I'm so glad I moved away from Stone Mountain. Yeah, they were trash. Yo, man, it's just oh my god. We had neighbors that they had a chop shop in front of their yard, man. They had like 20 cars and the parts missing and shit, and it was just like, what is this? That was DeKalb County. And when you called the damn what do you call it, the code enforcement, they act like they didn't want to do nothing. They're like, oh well, I mean, it's a car that got no plates on it. No, none of the cars got plates on it. Oh well, there's a car. I mean, they try to find excuses why they don't want to come out. It's like, yo, these cars don't have parts on them. They don't have tags on them. They like, yo, it's a chop shop. It's a freaking chop shop. I know a chop shop when I see one. Jeez. So yeah, DeKalb is trash, man. DeKalb is trash. Was that? Yeah, that was DeKalb County. Yeah, DeKalb was trash, and so was Stone Mountain. Stone Mountain. Well, yeah, no, Stone Mountain was trash too. Stone Mountain was trash too. But yeah, DeKalb, man. Oh gosh. When I say Stone Mountain is incorporated, even though it's inside, they had their own police department, so they try to distinguish themselves away from DeKalb County, but they trash too. Because again, I was in Stone Mountain when the damn tree fell on my damn hoopty. So yeah, but yeah, y'all, it's let's see. Oh, John said AOC definitely been definitely been. I'm sorry, the damn thing is so bright and the letters are so small. She is master. Got the okay. Outlaw says George Soros people. Okay, Pinky says her here illegally. You have to go. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a felony. Yeah, Pinky, if you cross the border, it's a felony. It's like what? End of discussion. You done committed a felony. You crossed the border, you committed a felony. That's it. You are now a felon. You committed a felony. End of discussion. End of discussion. Ruby says everybody that surrounds are beasts and did not come to play games. Yeah, man. Oh yeah, yeah. Trump's cabinet is not playing no games. They're ready to go to war. They're ready to make history because a lot of the Trump supporters believe, Ruby, that he is that they believe he needs to be around Mount Rushmore president. They wholeheartedly everybody wholeheartedly believes that. RFK believes that. Tosi believes that. All of them. Tom Homan, Pam Bondi, they all believe, and they are striving to make him a Mount Rushmore president. They are striving to make him a Mount Rushmore president. So now I don't know if you guys heard Trump just recently talked to no, not Trump. Trump sent Rubio over to Saudi Arabia to talk to Ravlov of Russia, and people are upset, say, "Oh, they trying to talk behind Zelensky's back," and I'm like, "Well, huh? First of all, Zelensky is borrowing money from us. We are the loan shark. We're the ones goddamn funding Ukraine. We are the ones like what the heck? What? We are funding Ukraine. So what are people talking about? Oh, Trump shouldn't make a deal behind Zelensky's back, and Zelensky should be, and the European Union should be there too. I'm just like, man, y'all calm down. Y'all calm down. Because without America's funding, Ukraine war is over. We are, that Ukraine, it's like we are feeding, like we are the lifeline to Ukraine sustaining itself in that war. Once America cuts off funding, I don't care how much money Europe puts into it, it's over. It's over. So, you know, let Putin, let Russia and the U.S. talk. Let them talk because really, keep it 100. It was Boris Johnson and Biden that instigated this thing. So it really comes down to just America. I mean, even though, yeah, Boris Johnson over in the UK played a big part in instigating that war and shredding up the Minsk Accords. Look, Zelensky has no say in this, man. He's a puppet. Come on, man. Let's stop playing games, people. Let's stop playing games. Vladimir Zelensky is a puppet. You know, it's over with, man. The gig is up. Biden lost. There's a mandate. Trump said he gonna end the war. Let's end that war, man. Let's end that war so we can stop that leakage of $1 billion here, $1 billion there, another billion here, another billion there for what? When they're losing the war. Come on, man. Cut that shit out. And the mainstream media is still trying to uphold that lie. Oh, Ukraine is winning. Really? They're winning? What land did they win? What land did they, I mean, oh, geez. What? That's why when I heard about this land swap, Ukraine has no land to swap. Russia has occupied many, many, many territories. I've said it time and time again. Luhansk, Donetsk, Bakhmut, Crimea, Zaporozhye. Yeah. So what land swap? I was like, huh, land swap? What are y'all talking about? So yeah, the mainstream media is lost when they come to this. Don't believe when they say, "Oh, Ukraine is winning the war," because all that fake news media has said that, and it's like, no, they're not. They're not. I got Ukrainian people telling me, Ukraine is getting whooped. They are getting whooped. The ones that are honest about it. Yeah, they are, but trying to drain Russia's resources, we're going to be drained. No, just end that shit, man. End that shit because it's senseless. And trying to drain Russia for what? Like, why did Biden want to drain? What? Because you want to what? You want to eventually go to war with Russia? Is that what you want? No, hell no. Don't want to go to war with no Russia. And now they're battle tested. Now they're man. No, 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 no. I don't. That's not a good idea. Like Trump said, we have the Atlantic and Pacific Ocean that protects us. So no, we need to not send no more money, no more supplies over there. That's it. That's it, y'all. No more. So yeah, that's where I'm at with that, man. And I'm just like, yo, man, end the war in Ukraine now. Like Trump said, man, you got, okay, I don't know if my damn tells false information about Ukraine doing good. I'm glad you see through that, Josie Wells. I'm so glad you see through that, man. Because if you relied on the media, man, they make it seem like Russia's losing and Ukraine's winning. I'm like, how? If you know conventional warfare, you know that Jesus Christ, that's impossible. That's impossible. You know what I'm saying? Because every single war that you read about, whether from Patton to damn, I don't know, Eisenhower to goddamn Napoleon, they gain land. They gain land. They don't lose land. They gain land. So Yeah, that's about the silliest thing I've ever heard, man. Damn. Oh, let me back up. Let me back up. Oh, the trash man came today. Good. That's good. That the trash man came today. Cause yeah, the trash. Everybody's trash in the neighborhood was like overflowing, and we got bobcats, we got raccoons, and we got all kind of wildlife running around here. So we don't need the trash overflowing like that. We got too many wild critters running around. Too many, and even the squirrels are aggressive here too. I noticed. Out here in the country, the squirrels are very aggressive. So yeah, we don't need that. We don't need the overflow of trash because these animals will get aggressive, get very aggressive, and get very bold. Like I said, we got bobcats. I haven't seen coyotes. I was told there are coyotes around here. I haven't seen them yet, but I'm sure. Yeah, my last house we had a pond, so I would see all kind of wildlife. I seen everything but a bear. The bear's the only thing I seen foxes, I seen coyotes, I seen everything. Possums, and yeah, I seen all kind of wildlife because that pond was just drawing all kind of wildlife over there. But over here, even though it's the country, you still got it's a lot of trees, and so a lot of farmland too. So yeah, you still get wildlife running around, deers and shit. So yeah, U.S. Army, what's going on? Fox is here, man. What's up, man? You know that word? The first casualty in war is the truth. I forget who stated that. The first casualty in war is the truth. Yeah, I think General Sherman said that. What did General Sherman? Was it General Sherman or was it? It was either Sherman or Grant that said that. I think it was General Sherman that said that. U.S. Army. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it was Sherman that said that. And I think he said that during the Mexican War. He didn't even say it during the Civil War. He said that during it was either the Indian War or the Mexican War where he said that. I read all his Sherman's memoirs, but I believe that was Sherman that said that. No, I'm off tonight. Been sick for about a week. Yeah, there's a lot there. I think there's a flu going around. There's a strand of the flu um, going around. So um, as y'all know, I've been congested and I lost my sense of taste. So I don't know if that's the flu or some weird. I don't even know if that's COVID or what it is, but you know, you still got people getting COVID, and then you got a new strand of flu, and then you got what is it called, the bird flu? I don't know. So you got multiple viruses flying around, so you don't know what is what. I don't, you know. During my time, it was like you were wondering if you had the cold or the flu. Now you got to worry about you got the cold or the flu or COVID or the damn birth, the SARS or the. It's all kind of weird stuff flying around in the atmosphere, so you don't know what is what. So I know a lot of people are um, getting ill. What I suggest, and I know Josh don't want to hear this, but what I suggest is walnut soup. And I'm not saying don't eat meat. I'm just saying don't eat meat while you're sick, like the chicken, all that. Chicken, dairy, meat, dairy, and eggs produces mucus. It produces mucus. So keep that in mind. So, when they say, oh, what about chicken soup? Chicken, I don't know what it is they put in the chickens and the beef and the turkeys and all that, but it produces mucus. Keep that in mind. So, if you guys can at least survive off, leafy greens until you break up all that mucus just for a short time. Just don't feed the mucus by eating the meat, dairy, and eggs, because meat, dairy, and eggs produce mucus anyway, and if you're sick, it's just gonna congest you. So Like I have to lay off the margarine, the butters, the ice cream. I gotta lay off all that shit because all that shit produces mucus. Get you all congested. So yeah. Um, Hiram Johnson, senator from California, said the first casualty of war is the truth. Oh, okay. My bad, Ruby. I thought General Sherman said something like that, but okay. So Ruby got okay. It's the common cold. Josie was it's the common cold because I don't even know. Okay, so it's just regular cold. Okay. Well, you know, okay. Add the facts. So wait. Okay, so Ruby said add to the fact that so many people are here that have never had any type of vaccination. No telling what the hell any of us got. Oh, yeah, Ruby. Ooh, yeah, and that's why the whole migration thing, is serious. People don't understand. It's one thing to deal with America. Let me add on to what Ruby is saying. So Ruby, I'm assuming is just talking about Americans, right? So Ruby's saying, okay, imagine the Americans and what's going around with the flus and all that, and then we got foreigners on top of that. Now imagine the foreigners didn't get vetted, they didn't get vaccines and all that. No, they just came through the border. So yeah, that's one thing people don't talk about. These migrants, man, they bring in all kind of you don't know what they're bringing over. So you know they're not vaccinated. So to Ruby's point, add to Ruby's point, or I don't know. So yeah, Ruby. Um, I've been eating tomato soup. Um, tomato soup. So tomato soup. See, tomatoes is a nightshade, but uh, tomato soup. Okay, tomato soup. Again, like I said, if you eat the soup and you feel the congestion building up, then you got to stop eating it. But if you're feeling better, then continue on with that, Fox. So, like I said, when it comes to certain foods, it's really trial and error because you got a lot of people who are allergic to a lot of foods. And when they're allergic to a lot of foods, that will produce mucus. It will produce flu and cold-like symptoms. And a lot of times you may not have the cold or the flu, you just might be allergic to something and you'll get phlegm from being allergic to certain food. So you have to take that in consideration too. Like if I eat certain if I eat I'm trying to think. If I eat is it cashew? No, not cashew. It's something that if I eat I get allergic reaction and I get phlegm. Um but see, I stay away from anything that gives me a reaction. I try to stay away. So I can't even remember what it is that I know. There's certain type of oils that irritate me, like certain oils. Um, if it's if food is cooked in a certain oil, it'll irritate me. It'll have me. It'll build mucus. So yeah, there's certain oils I got to stay away from. Like I'm really strict on the oils. I can't be eating every type of oil because I have an adverse reaction. Um, it's all I have. Okay, I understand. And yeah, it's been making me feel better. Okay, as long as it makes you feel better, Fox, then I would yeah just stick with that. You know, as long as it makes you feel better. Ruby, let's meet some more messages now. Let's meet some more messages. Got some meds. Stupid head cold. Yeah, head colds are easy to get in this weather, especially with temperatures constantly dropping. Yo, it seems like it's getting colder and colder each year. Does it seem like that to y'all? Because I don't remember it being cold last year like this. I remember it was cold, but this year it is colder. And then last year it was colder than the year before that. It seemed like, they say, what they call it? What they call it? What they call that? The green, or whatever they call that. They say it's supposed to get warmer. No, it's getting colder and colder. So it's actually reverse of what they say. If they say that the climate change, things are supposed to be heating up, it's getting colder and colder. So I don't know, but that's what we're experiencing in Georgia. All this rain. Now it does rain a lot, but this cold weather, I don't remember it ever being this cold in Georgia. And then they talking about now it's supposed to rain tomorrow, but Thursday they said North Georgia's supposed to snow. I'm like, no, we're in now. Even though it snows in February in Georgia, but damn, it's about to be March, y'all, and they talking about snow. This is late February, and they talking about snow. Man, I'm just done. Yo, this weather is crazy. This weather's crazy, y'all. It's crazy. Um, Ruby says, brother man, it is very important to know what you're allergic to. That is so true. That is so true, Ruby. Yeah, I tell everybody, and I have my kids get a food allergy test. Get a food allergy test because even though I'm gonna tell you what happened to me, Ruby, things that I was not allergic to when I was younger, I'm allergic to now, and things that I like when I was younger, I was allergic to pineapples. I can eat pineapples now. Well, no, I still get like a itchy in my throat, but uh, I would say I'm more food sensitive now than I was when I was younger. But like I said, when I was younger, I was allergic to pineapples only because uh, the needles. I was eating so much pineapple that the damn needles would sting my damn lip, my tongue, my throat. Yeah, it just and they had to damn give me a shot in my lip, and they had to give me yeah, man, they had to stick me with needles because I had damn my mouth was itching, and yeah, my damn lips were damn swollen. Oh, it was God. Oh yeah, I had an adverse reaction to pineapple. But it was raw pineapple. It was like the raw. It wasn't canned. It was raw. So raw pineapples have the needles and shit. Um, they're not sharp needles, but if you eat raw pineapple, if you notice, they gut out the damn needles, the pine needles, and the pine needles they make me itch. So yeah, you got to know what you're allergic to. You got to do food allergies. I know somebody who is allergic to peanuts, and I know somebody who's allergic to not only peanuts. I think my son is allergic to peanuts. Yeah, my son. I think both my sons are allergic to peanuts. Peanut oil, peanuts. They can't eat peanuts. Um, Me, like I said, certain oils I can't mess with certain oils. Like certain oils jack me up. So I can't eat like Chinese food because I don't know what oils they're cooking in. So like I know a lot of y'all like shrimp fried rice, chicken fried rice and all that. That oil will mess me up. And I used to eat that when I was younger. I used to eat like Chinese food, but I can't eat that stuff no more because that oil is like it makes me congested real bad. It makes me really congested, and yeah, I'll be it just oh gosh no. I can't mess with certain oils. Like I have to be very. I can't really do fried foods like that. Now I could do olive oil, but it has to be uncooked. I could put that in the salad, but like I said, I'm real sensitive to a lot of oils. I can't a lot of oils I can't mess with. I can't mess with a lot of oils. You know, and that includes like fries now. Like fries, if I eat fries, I get congested. And that's any type of fries. I don't care if I go to Wendy's or McDonald's or Chick-fil-A or anywhere, or if even I buy the fries from Kroger, and yeah, I still get like a congested feeling, man. So I can't even eat fries, man. I don't know if I'm allergic to white potatoes. I might be, because there's a period of time I was eating like fries. Like one thing about me, I don't care what if I go to a festival, I'm eating everybody's fries. I would just love fries. Now I can't do that no more. I can't eat like everybody's French fries no more. I used to eat everybody's French fries. No matter where I go, "Oh, you guys got fries?" That was me. I was that person. Now I cannot. I think the only fries, and I can barely eat them now, is Chick-fil-A fries. But I don't. I can't even eat. I can't. I don't think I can eat Chick-fil-A fries no more. So I think I tried Wendy's fries and I got sick. I'm like, damn, I can't. Yeah, I think now in my life I just can't eat fries no more, man. And I never would imagine me not be able to eat fries. But fries are unhealthy even anyway. But fries is one of those junk foods that you know it's just one of those junk foods, man, that I grew up on, and I I just can't do junk food no more. I guess y'all. So, global warming. That's it, Pinky. Global warming, right? Global warming. It seems that everything is getting colder and colder now with this global warming. It seems like things are getting colder and colder. So I don't know. I don't know. It seems like things are getting colder. Because I'm one to adapt to heat, but I can't adapt to the cold. Because I just shed clothes. I just wear. I don't wear shorts. In my later years, when I was younger, I would always wear like pants and jeans and all that. But now I just wear shorts. I wear nothing but shorts and tank tops. So, but you know, and that's why I wear one of these, because it's like it's getting colder and colder. This global warming, things are getting colder and colder and colder. It seems like every year, especially here in Georgia. Especially here in Georgia, man, it seems like things are just getting colder and colder. See, by now the weeds ain't even growing. By now the weeds would grow on my lawn. You know what I'm saying? But the weeds ain't even growing because it's too damn cold. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on, y'all, with this weather. Fox still said yes, Ruby. I like the giant impact healing atmosphere because of deep freeze, nuclear winter type of situation. It's getting colder, y'all. I think it's getting way colder. This cold weather is just like it's crazy. It's just getting colder. So Georgia is subject to get snow into April. See, that's what I'm talking about, Ruby. That's what I'm talking about. The damn pollen is supposed to be coming in March. Usually pollen starts coming in March, April, and we talking about snow all the way up. This is crazy. This is crazy. Now, I'm no fan of pollen, Ruby. Trust me, I don't like pollen at all, but damn, at least let the seasons go through its normal cycle. Cause like, damn, and I know, like I said, I hate pollen, but damn, you gotta, this is crazy. Even though I don't like pollen, I do like seeing the plants come up, even the weeds. Even I know y'all like the weeds, but I like to know that the season is changing, that it's getting warmer. You know what I'm saying? So even though yeah, weeds are ugly, but weeds are an indication of the weather shift that it's getting warmer. And so and just like pollen, I hate pollen, but you know the cold is gone. There's no more cold weather. That's why you know the pollen and the weeds are a blessing and a curse. It's a curse because I'm allergic to the pollen and I sneeze and I itch my eyes, but it's a blessing because it ain't no more cold weather. So it is funny because like during cold season when it gets cold, I have to go through the cold and flu, but when pollen season comes in, then I got to go through the allergies, which can be just as irritating as a cold or a flu. It can be just as irritating for y'all that have allergies. That y'all know what I'm talking about. So, yeah, allergies can be very irritating. But they're easier to manage than the cold and the flu, if that makes any sense. You know, because it seems like colds and flus, you got to really struggle and really get it out of your system. Whereas the allergies, you do, but it's always something that's irritating. Like I said, I wear like a face mask during the pollen season, and that usually takes care of it for me. And the pollen is usually on the outside, so I take my clothes and wash my clothes and shower, and then that usually takes care of that. But yeah, I will be sneezing a lot during. I ain't gonna lie, man. When the pollen comes, I sneeze like crazy. I sneeze, and I sneeze. But I would rather have allergies than have a flu or a cold. Does that make sense? Because it's easier to manage, I guess. I don't know. So yeah, but no, it could be just as irritating. But for me, it's easier to manage allergy because, like I said, once I get inside where there's air, like air purifier, air conditioning, then I'm okay. But when I'm outside, like the pollen gets on the car, it gets on the dashboards, and you gotta wipe down the dashboard, and then you, oh shoot, you sneezing and you wiping, oh you're doing all that, and you got pollen on your damn hands, and then you rubbing on your. So yeah, it could be it could be a damn struggle, y'all. It could be a struggle. So yeah, um, so yeah, I look forward to it, but I don't look forward to it. I look forward to it because it's going to bring in warmer weather. It's still going to rain, but at least it won't be cold rain. See, that's a double whammy when it's cold and it's raining. At least when it gets warmer, when it rains, it can kind of dry up quicker as opposed to the cold weather. I just don't like cold weather, y'all. I'm just gonna keep. I just don't like cold weather. You know, wearing gloves and wearing this. You know what I'm saying? I got to come up out of this because I don't like being cold. I don't like being cold. I like wearing my shorts. I like wearing my tank tops. So, but I know I gotta work out a little bit. So Pinky says, and we. Oh, wait. Oh, I missed a couple of. Let me go back. Oh, Outlaw Joseph says, do you know global warming is just a BS money game, and then all they doing is seeding the clouds? Oh, so you're saying they're messing with the weather? I do be seeing those chemtrails, so and when you speak of allergies, I think a lot of my allergies are caused by them chemtrails. I'm gonna just keep it 100. In California, we had all kind of chemtrails. We just sitting up there, ooh, look at the thing. We little kids, right? And they just spraying chemtrails, man. And I think that messed me up. I think that messed me up, man, and my allergies. Look at my eyes are swollen. What the hell? What the hell, man? No, y'all, I have not been in a fight. And I've been getting sleep, but I've been rubbing my eyes a lot. See, so look at that. Look like I've been in a fight. Look at that. Look like I have two black eyes, man. Damn, man. So I can imagine when damn pollen season come in. Man, my eyes are gonna be swollen. Y'all be like, Black, so who you been fighting with? I've been fighting with nature. I've been fighting with nature, man. Shit. Make sure you watch the front page of New York. Okay, that's the only thing I'm going to tell you. Pinky says, and I'll be watching Outlaw Joseph Wells have a great flight. Uh oh. Outlaw Joseph Wells getting on that plane. Uh oh. Uh oh. Everybody say a prayer for him, man. These planes been damn. Josie Wells, man, yeah. Well, you on a government plane, so you be good, Josie, man. Just yeah, a lot of these planes have been these airplanes, man. I'm a little leery. I used to jump on planes quick, but now I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little hesitant to get on an airplane now. I was so quick to jump on a plane. I would think plane rides are fun. Hearing about all these damn plane crashes and planes, it's not. I'm not so eager to hop on a plane. So they may mess up my damn vacation this year. They might mess up my vacation this year because I'm not so quick to get on the plane, man, until they sort this situation out with all these damn planes falling out of the sky. Ruby says, okay, so Pinky says California has had two tornadoes, two last year. Oh, there's tornadoes in California? Ooh, wow. That's unusual because California is not flat, especially LA. LA is not, well, tornadoes. You got all them buildings. Wow. Damn. Pinky, jeez. Um, Fox says the southern states have had four tornadoes in December from the past. Yeah, we get tornadoes all the time in Georgia, but it'd be like out in the country parts of Georgia. See, I've never, because I've always been in the city of Georgia. I think Sandy Springs had a tornado, but for the most part, seemed like the tornadoes hit like Athens or Rome, Georgia, or Milledgeville. They always hit like the outskirts of Georgia. But see, Fox, you in North Georgia, so yeah, I know a lot of tornadoes touch down in North Georgia because y'all got a lot of flatlands out there. Y'all got a lot of flatlands in Georgia. Like Georgia, the country part of Georgia is flat and it's ripe for tornadoes. But the cities, like Atlanta, we got all these buildings and shit. But like I said, on the outskirts, yeah, um, I would say yeah, man. Georgia gets a lot of tornadoes on the outskirts. So yeah, but yeah, Fox, you are on the outskirts. So, and then I know, shout out to Jesse and Tina, they're on the outskirts too. They down there in Brunswick. So yeah, seem like the tornadoes always hit on the outskirts of Georgia. So you know, yeah. But I do be hearing about a lot of tornadoes in Georgia. Ruby says, we had a tornado in downtown Atlanta back in the early 2000s. I remember that, Ruby. I remember that. And the windows got blown out. I do remember hearing about that. I do remember hearing about that. I heard that on the news. I was living in, where was I living? I was living in Norcross when that happened. I was in Gwinnett County when that happened. I was up in Norcross off of Jimmy Carter, that area. Yeah, when I heard about that tornado touching down, I was in Gwinnett County. So, you know, I do remember that. Um, Tornadoes are not normal for California. No, it's not normal for California because California has a lot of hills and mountains. That's why I was just like California. And then in the city where it is flat, you got a lot of tall buildings. That's why I was like, damn, like where would a tornado touch down in California? Because you got all these obstacles in the way. There's no clear path for a tornado, especially not in Los Angeles. Now maybe Central California, I can see tornadoes happening, but Northern California and Southern California, it's too many buildings. But Central California is kind of country, so I could see, and there's a lot of flatlands in Central California. So San Luis Obispo and all that, and Fresno, uh, yeah, Central California, I can see it happening because there's a lot of flatlands in Central California, but Southern and Northern, it's too many buildings. It's too many obstacles. That's why when Ruby said one touched in Atlanta, I was like, damn, how can a tornado touch down in Atlanta and there's so many buildings? Like, there's no clear pathway for it. But yeah, one touchdown in Atlanta, man, and it hit a building and the damn the damn glass, the windows shattered and everything. Yeah, I remember that. But I was just like, from what I understand, tornadoes need like a path, and they need like a, and they bring in air, and they have to have a clear path, and you got buildings blocking it. It's kind of weird because with buildings, the wind is kind of manipulated. You know what I'm saying? If y'all go to downtown in any city, the buildings kind of manipulate the winds a certain way, and so the buildings are like obstacles. So I'm thinking of a clear field where, or like you when you go to Kansas or St. Louis or Arkansas, you just gotta, you, I mean, you just got a flat field, and then a tornado could just, go way, just march across, But when you're dealing with buildings, it kind of disrupts the whole. It, I would imagine it disrupts the whole momentum of the tornado. From what I've learned about tornadoes, like the buildings, the tall buildings disrupt the momentum because the way it pulls in the wind, and if you got a building in the way, it kind of disrupts the momentum. But I mean, obviously, it's not impossible because, like I said, it happened in California, Los Angeles, and it happened in Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia. So yeah, apparently tornadoes, if they're going to happen, they're going to happen regardless of the buildings. But it seemed like I'm more expected to see tornadoes in open fields as opposed to a city with buildings, with tall buildings. So yeah, yeah, Um, Piggy said, you know what kind of work Josie Will does. Yeah, he said he does. He's a federal agent. He does. Josie Wells said, yeah, he works with Tom Omen. So yeah, he's a I want to say a bounty hunter, but no, what do you call him? Yeah, Ice. Yeah, Ice. I guess Tom Josie does like Ice. So yeah, he's what we call tonkers because they say they tunk them over the head. We call them tonks. We call them tonks. Because you got to damn tunk them over the head when you damn deporting them. A lot of them don't want to go. You tunk them over the head with a flashlight. So, uh, shout out to Josie Wells, but also tornadoes. Okay, so Fox said, but also tornadoes don't care about mountains, cities, rivers, and buildings. Nature is nature, and a tornado will go wherever the hell if it wants. Okay, apparently so, Fox, because I was fascinated with tornadoes when I was younger, and so I was eager to see one. And they said the way I was taught was if you want to see a tornado, you have to go where it's flat. I was very eager to see one when I was younger. And so that's where I was taught. So apparently, yeah, apparently, like you said, tornadoes do what they want to do. So I guess tornado chasers would have to, I guess it's just unpredictable. But all the tornado chasers are in the Midwest. They are all in damn Arkansas, Kansas, and Missouri. That's where all the tornado chasers are. But you don't ever see tornado chasers in the city because what they've been taught and what we've been taught is that a tornado needs flat land to get its momentum going. But apparently, like you said, nature would do what it want to do. So, you know, yeah, now we're learning, yeah, tornadoes hit major cities. So, yeah, hey, I guess I guess you got to re-educate people on tornadoes because that's what I was taught growing up, that they need flat fields and they need to get their momentum. But apparently, if they can shatter some windows in Atlanta, then yeah, we gotta re-educate ourselves on tornadoes. Cause yeah, I've been taught the wrong thing. Then I've been taught the wrong thing because that's what I was taught in school. And like I said, because I was fascinated with tornadoes, I still am to an extent. I mean, I ain't gonna go chase no tornadoes, but I would like to witness one and film it. You know, but I ain't gonna lie, man. I would still like to film one and see one. I would still like to film one and see one. Yeah, I would like to film one and see one, but and I was always taught myself that I would never see one because I would have to go to either Kansas or Arkansas or St. Louis, and I'd probably never go to neither one of those places. None of them places I'll probably never visit. And so, but now that, but see, the thing is, by tornadoes hitting a city is so unpredictable. You can predict tornadoes hitting Kansas, Arkansas, Missouri. You can pretty much say, yeah, tornado's going to hit Indiana, I don't know, somewhere Midwest. You can guarantee, but like a tornado hitting Atlanta or Los Angeles is like a pink unicorn. It's like, yeah, they hit, but will they hit again? And if they hit, it'd be unsuspected, so I wouldn't be able to film it. If I want to film a tornado, I would have to go to tornado country. But apparently, yeah, tornadoes do what they want to do. So, but yeah, I was educated the wrong way then, Fox, because that's what I was told. Because, like I said, I was wanted to always see a tornado. I always wanted to film one, be close enough to, I want to be in a safe distance. Now you got high tech cameras where I can film it and not have to be right up on it. But yeah, what up, Kelly? So I knew when Josh comes, Kelly ain't too far behind. How you doing, Kelly? Hope you feeling better. So, Black Sun, you don't want to film an active tornado. They're scary for real, for real. Oh, so Kelly, you've seen a tornado? Shit. Yeah, I know they're scary. you know, I guess you done seen one, Kelly. Obviously, you done seen one. So but we were talking about tornadoes hitting major cities like like Los Angeles and Atlanta, which is weird. But a lot of times, the way I was taught, it had to be an open field. But from what Fox is saying, tornadoes will do what they want to do based on like I said, Pinky says one hit L.A. Ruby said one hit Atlanta. So yeah, these things are unpredictable. Apparently, so they're unpredictable. Um, Josh was here. I haven't talked to him today. I've been going through it. I hope you're good. Yeah, Kelly, I think I got so I'm finding out I got food allergies, and food allergies can make you have phlegm and give you flu-like symptoms. So I'm um I'm telling everybody, yeah, get tested for food allergies, especially when you get older. Like I said, I'm allergic to a lot of cooking grease, a lot of oils. I'm allergic to. I can't do oils. I can't do no Chinese food no more because whatever they're cooking that Chinese food in, it'd be jacking me up. It'd be jacking me. It'd be jacking me up. So I can't. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do margarine no more. I can't do butter. I can't do. I can't do ice cream no more. So yeah, food allergies, man. So yeah, I can't do a lot of. I can't do French fries obviously no more. But I'm getting sick of them anyway. But yeah, I'm physically getting sick off French fries, man, because I don't know what oil they're using. So Fox says I like for a particular type of storm itself, not a location like a state or a city. Okay, yeah. Ruby says the closest I want to get to a tornado is the ride at Disney. Oh yeah, yeah, I heard that, Ruby. Yeah, because I heard they can be scary and they could be unpredictable. That's the scary part because a tornado could go one direction and shoot in the other. So yeah, tornadoes are dangerous. Um, but that doesn't stop these storm chasers, man. They're in it for the thrill. They're crazy. They're crazy. But um, if they weren't so unpredictable, yeah, that's the scary part that they're unpredictable. That you don't know what direction they go in. You don't know how big they grow too. Like they start off small and they just start it just starts growing. So yeah, it'd be hard to You can't outrun a tornado. So yeah, that's the scary part about the tornado. You can't outrun it. So it could be going in a direction and then shit just gets big and then it just yeah. So that's the risk. That's a scary risk. Um you don't want yeah, that's the scariness about it. Tornadoes. You don't they're unpredictable. So yeah. Um but I do want to film one, but yeah, it could be very dangerous. So and yeah, it could be very dangerous, man. If there was a safe way I could do it, of course I would do it. But I mean, hell, them things pick up cars and shit. So yeah, that's scary. They pick up trucks. So yeah, you don't want to be in a situation where you're filming one, and next thing you know, damn, all the damn cars in your neighborhood are damn swarmed up in the air, and then trees. Yeah, that could be very dangerous. Because you're talking about trees and telephone poles and car tires and it just getting that could be a very dangerous situation. So I do understand the dangers. I do understand the dangers, and that's the scary part. I guess that's the thrill of it. But um, yeah, 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 that could be a big risk. That could be a big risk. So Kelly says, I think it was 1985 or 86. My grandparents had a tornado rip through their barn and machine shed. We lived 30 minutes away and felt that storm, multiple casualties. Whoa! So people died? Oh, yeah, people died from that, Kelly. Damn. Well, at least, man, God spared your damn. God spared your grandparents, man. Thank God for that, man. Woo, yeah, yeah. See, that's the scary part. Yeah, multiple casualties. Because, like I said, when you got shit flying up in the air, telephone poles, wires, and cars. Yeah, that's yeah. Tornadoes can be very deadly and dangerous. You know, so yeah, yeah, it can be very dangerous. Pinky said I lived in the city of Dallas. A tornado touched around 1 mile from me. It tore up on block building. Oh, okay, damn. Kelly says sometimes you barely have time to get to the basement shelter. Yeah, they're quick too, Kelly. Yeah, Kelly, that's another thing. Yeah, they're unpredictable and they're quick because they grow so fast. Like they just grow. They can instantly just grow and engulf in the whole area. So yeah, tornadoes are scary in that sense because you don't know what direction and how big they get. They get instantly just get big. So yeah, you can't outrun them. You can't outrun them, and that's the thing that I fear. That if I saw one, in the distance, it only takes seconds to just grow and you too, Ruby. Okay, everybody have a great night. See you all next time. All right, thanks, Ruby. Yeah, I'm about to get off, y'all. I didn't really expect to be on this long, but yeah, shout out to Kelly, shout out to Ruby, shout out to Fox, shout out to Pinky, shout out to Outlaw Josie Wells. Shout out to everybody. Let me get in the house because yeah, as you see, it's getting dark. I didn't really expect to be on this long, but shout out to y'all. I will probably do another live tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see. Like I said, I'm looking at the news, y'all. But shout out to y'all. Yeah, y'all see the title. Fani Willis. Yeah, it's Fani Willis news has not stopped, but as far as the case, that's done. The courts, appellate court said, no, Fani, you doing too much. Now the Fani saga continues because we want to know where that money is. Okay, we want to know what's up with the money, Fanny. So with that being said, we out, y'all. Peace.